Welcome to Whiskey Ball.
I'm Daniel.
I am.
Oh!
It's pretty close. I'm disappointed.
This is from Magnificent Bastard Dave from Pittsburgh.
Dave from Pittsburgh, you magnificent bastard.
I love that he goes like Dave from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, you know Dave? You mean from Pittsburgh? Yeah.
Yeah.
We know Dave.
No, I almost broke trying to do that. Yeah. Dave from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You know, Dave.
Hey,
what
Wigle.
Dave? You know.
Wigle.
The Dave, the Pittsburgh Daves.
Yeah. So my recollection of Wigle is they're not afraid to color outside the lines.
Right.
Capable of doing some amazing stuff.
Right.
But also, sometimes they get so, I don't know if experimental is the right word, but just.
I don't think this is one of those.
Okay.
I had a hard time finding what this was because it's a batch.
It's not a small operation.
No, but the one they have on their website is batch 1.
Yeah.
And this is batch 4. Okay. And I don't know if it's the same product but a new batch.
Yeah.
Or if each batch is a different thing because it says American whiskey.
Right.
But then on the side, new charred
charred.
American oak barrels. This is a very confusing labeling. And batch 1 was a 6-year-old wheat whiskey.
Okay.
80% wheat, 20% barley.
Right.
This is batch 4. If it's the same thing, this is a 6-year-old wheated bourbon.
Okay.
Wheated whiskey, not wheated bourbon. Wheated whiskey.
American whiskey.
It is single cask, single barrel.
I was trying to put eyes on the other Wigle.
Well, there's Rise.
Yeah.
And the wheat Wigle is, wheat whiskey
Yeah.
is up top, up there.
Okay. No, I've had some very nice Wiggles.
Yeah.
Also had, there's one in particular. And I'm very.
Old Sap.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was.
That was not
joking.
made for me, man. That's not made for me. But they're capable of making some amazing stuff.
Oh, see, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is a wheat whiskey with all the softness that you would imagine, but a little bit of this wood varnish oily kind of note.
Yeah, and then that melts into like a creamed berry that's just drizzled over some type of soft, woody character.
Oh, I almost got after I backed off for a second, I almost got fruit roll-up.
Oh, okay. I wasn't getting anything nearly
Strawberry fruit roll-up.
that punchy and specific and fruity.
Put your nose right on the bottom edge, not in it, but... And it gets all these sugared candied notes.
That is interesting because you go right to the edge, more fruity. Then you go in.
Varnishy.
Yeah, more wood.
This is nice. Smells really nice, though.
I'm looking forward to mouthing this. What about you?
Nope.
I don't know why you're so hesitant to mouth it. I see you mouth so often, and you do such a good job.
Because I can't
That
say
mouthing
without-
technique is
without
just,
giggling.
that's all good.
And it ruins my credibility. Because that was the thing.
That's really nice.
Interesting.
Oh, a little bit of like a cashew.
Man, yeah, for a single barrel, 46%, so they did proof it down. Very soft.
Yeah.
And very approachable, but not at all boring.
Yeah.
Most of the wheat whiskeys we've tried have either been they cut too low and it was really grainy,
Yeah.
or it was kind of simple and one-noted.
Got a thinned out
Yeah.
black tea, some honey, a little bit of a cashew type
Yeah.
of nut in there. That's nice, man. I dig it. I wish it was just a few proof higher.
Yeah. I like what you said, cashew. I like that sort of dry. But it's really nice, like that.
Yeah, I say I wish it was a little bit higher, but I think that a smart move
Yeah, was this.
for most people was to
Yeah.
be right there.
They do just, it's so weird because sometimes they do this,
Yeah.
which is just this home plate classic,
Yeah.
subtle and nuanced and gentle. And then other times they do
Just funky adventure.
total chaos.
Total funky adventure.
And I kind of,
Sometimes
I wish I had can meet these guys. Like these guys, I want to know who there is half the time going like, oh yeah, nice. And then other days is like, hey guys, watch this.
it is a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde type of vibe. But
which is fun.
It is. It's kind of saying that I think it's boring if every time you reach for a bottle from a distillery, you pretty much know exactly what's going to be in your glass.
Yeah, I could see it, especially with craft. You're looking for exploration.
Yeah.
But like, this is so diverse that I kind of love it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
No, I understand the value of consistency from a brand's perspective. If somebody likes something, they want to be able to give them that same thing so they can buy it again and again and again. Then you have that routine, just, autopilot purchase because, that's my bourbon or that's my scotch or that's my Irish. But if you're kind of exploring, to have a distillery throwing releases at you that could go funky adventure, it could go just beautiful, pristine execution right over home plates. Hell yeah.
Wow. It's good. It's really good.
Good.
Once more.
It's good. It's good.
Go say you mouth it. Ooh. And then I got almost
I gotta see what they put on
tiny
this.
little bit of a tiny little bit of a sandalwood there in the end. Like the third or fourth sip. Duck CC73, always approach the whiskey in context. It is meaning to be promoted or sold. Daniel, Proper 12 might want to have a word with you.
Yeah. So this is real. I'm trying to look up something on Wigle. We always try to give something the benefit of the doubt. That's why we're so amazed by Kirkland whiskey. It's because you're like, this is like, giant warehouse stuff.
At that price point, they could be phoning it in.
Yeah, but no, they're making really great whiskey. The Proper 12, even on the line of Jameson
Yeah.
and the most cheap Bushmills,
Yeah.
still not holding its own.
It's a mixer. And it's not necessarily
Still not holding its
Still
own.
not necessarily a good one, but I think it was always meant to be mixer. WTF6346, so does anybody know how to get a hold of either one of these guys to see about getting a bottle to them?
Yeah, so I need to repeat this because I've been having more and more
I'm hiding.
I have been replying, getting emails saying, how do we send you our bottles? How do we send you bottles?
First of all,
You don't.
well,
But
no.
thank you. Yeah.
That's the first of all.
Yeah.
First.
All of this.
Thank you for the impulse.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Very generous. We don't have any room.
Yeah.
And we were at one point well over a year behind the curve of somebody sending us something and us actually being able to get to a review.
We're now about 6 months.
Yes. Now, whether or not we open up reviews again, it's kind of like, we'll see in a few months.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's kind of super good. But you know what? I think it was the old sap that really...
Made you stand up and remember who they are?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't like it.
Yeah, me either.
But to be remembered at all in a room of like literally a few thousand whiskeys.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a bad move to have something that just is,
Yeah.
But most of the stuff I've had is like really good.
Yeah.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.